All right, everyone, we'll go ahead and get started. To introduce myself really quick, my name is Chelsea Langerud. I'm the management intern for the Suri program. So involved in all things from the very start to the very end. And if you haven't already been in contact with me, feel free to reach out to the Suri email. I don't have my email up on this page, but you can contact the Suri email, which we found at the last page, and get in touch with me. And then we have Kay here, if she would like to introduce herself next.
Thanks, Chelsea. Hi, everyone. I'm Kay Sawyer, and I'm Associate Director within the Academic and Student Affairs of the Fulton Schools of Engineering, and work with Chelsea to bring about everything related to the Suri program.
Amazing. And then we also have Arzu on the screen right here at the top. She's the Senior Coordinator of Fulton Graduate Recruitment. So you may also be in contact with her throughout this process. Her email is right there. And she may be on the call a little later to answer some recruitment related questions. But to get started, going to talk a little bit about the purpose of the Suri program to introduce a little bit. So the Suri program stands
Should we
for,
just, sorry, Chelsea, should we just mention that we're recording this and we will post this webinar on the Suri website. So if you want to go back and revisit it, you'll be able to do that. And then also, if you have any questions, you can send those to us through the question and answer feature, and we will be answering those for you as well.
yes, thank you. Yeah, so it will be recorded and available on the website, and feel free to ask questions throughout, which we will get to at the end, as Kay mentioned. So a little bit about Suri and the purpose behind it. The Suri program is present to intend to increase the number of both domestic and international students wanting to pursue PhD engineering degrees, specifically here at ASU as well. The program allows students to really understand the benefits of obtaining a graduate engineering degree, both in the industry and beyond, the impact that it can have on your career, your personal life, your relationships, and the industry. It also helps students to better understand what research is all about, to help kind of break down those barriers of maybe misconceptions of what research is, trying to show that it can be fun, and that there's a lot more to it than people may currently be aware of. So trying to break down those barriers that may be preventing a student from wanting to pursue research or something that they're really passionate about. So a little bit more of what the Suri program and what's involved in it. So there are three main components really to the program. One is the students themselves, the industry partners, and the faculty that are involved. So starting with the students, so we're actually starting with the faculty. So students work under the mentorship of faculty here at ASU Fulton Schools of Engineering on cutting edge research. There's a variety of different projects that are being held and hosted and available for students to have the opportunity to pursue. The projects can be located on the Suri website. There's a catalog of both the projects that are available as well as information on the faculties that are hosting them, their website, research that they're involved in, etc. And then the undergraduate, graduate students from across the US and across the world come to the program and supported by and connected to industry partners for mentoring and networking opportunities, as well as that connection with the faculty that they're pursuing and researching the project with. So students are able to gain quite a bit of an understanding of the connection between research, a graduate engineering degree, and the industry. And so lastly, the faculty and industry partners are given a variety of opportunities to connect and build relationships. So again, it's kind of that three areas: the faculty, students, and the industry partners. And we'll get in a little bit more into detail to all of this the next few slides. So what does the Suri program look like? So highly qualified students come to Arizona State University to spend 8 weeks during the summer working under the mentorship of the faculty on cutting edge research. So US domestic students and eligible international students, which we will touch on in the next slide, receive a $5,000 stipend, on-campus housing, and some living expenses. The on-campus housing is right here on ASU Tempe campus. So industry and university partners participate in a variety of different events that we host, guest speaker series included in that, and engage with students on topics of interest to them and network. They also have the opportunity to connect students with mentors in their organization to really bring that engagement, education, and network into play. And then the program offers a lot of different opportunities to connect socially through different lunches, team building sessions, and activities that really allow the students to connect with one another. This past summer, we had one of their industry partners, Texas Instruments, come join some of the students at an event that we held at Topgolf. So that's an example of industry partner involvement, being able to make those connections outside of those speaker series or those networking in that research environment, really. Okay, and then more on the participant eligibility. So students interested in pursuing a PhD in an engineering field, specifically, especially at ASU, are given top priority. Alongside that, students between the junior and senior years of their undergraduate degree and those currently pursuing a master's degree are also given priority, and that the purpose of the program really is to enhance that the interest in a PhD and pursuit of a PhD. So priority is given to upperclassmen and current master's students. We do encourage everyone to apply. We don't want to limit anyone of their opportunity. So we do want to throw that out there. And then alongside that, US citizens and permanent residents and ASU sponsored F1 visa international students are all eligible to receive the stipend and living expenses. And then international students who are not present in the US may be sponsored by ASU for the J1 visa to participate in person. And it is important to note that Suri will provide the appropriate documentation for international students. However, it is up to the students themselves to complete and fill out these forms in order to get that process going. And that will be after the selection process. And then if you're wondering how to apply, so the application is currently open December 1st, so a little around 2 weeks ago. So if you're interested in applying, we have put together the following materials that you will be asked to submit through the Suri online application system. And the application can be found on the Suri website, right at the bottom of the screen, graduate.engineering.asu.edu/Suri. So a completed online application, a resume or a CV that you can attach add a file in the application portal, a copy of your transcript, either official or unofficial, and then a brief statement. This is really an opportunity to describe why you're interested in participating in Suri. It can include the research interests that you have, any relevant research experience or opportunities you may already obtain, a little bit more about your academic and your work experience, just a little bit overall about yourself, your goals, and how the Suri program may be able to help you achieve them. We ask this is up to 500 words, but again, just an opportunity to explain a little bit about who you are outside of the resume and the transcript. And documentation of English language proficiency or enrollment in English medium of instruction institution. This is for international applicants only. A little two different notes for this. We do not require letters of recommendation. And we also you're able to attach some sort of certificate or letter from your home institution to state that your academic career has been taught in an English language medium. So we have been asked that. So if you have any more specific questions, feel free to ask it in the Q&A or reach out to that Suri email. Just wanted to add that quick note. So a little bit more into the program dates and activities. So the program dates are tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, May 28th to Friday, July 19th, 2024. One of our most common events that we hold is that weekly workshop guest speaker series. It's every Thursday of the program. It offers lunch, time for students to connect with each other, and then we bring in some sort of speaker. So I'll get a little bit more into details of who we have brought in last summer, but we have a variety of different speakers, different industries, both internally at ASU and externally with different industry partners. Up to we have social activities and excursions. So last summer we were able to take the students to iFly, which is a indoor skydiving, which is a lot of fun. We were able to go to Top Golf, which is a golf activity that was up in the right picture to the right from last year, and then as well as a Diamondbacks baseball game. So students and staff really enjoyed that. All of that. And then the final research showcase is our last event, kind of tie in all of the 8 weeks of the program, allow students to create a poster, as you can see in the bottom picture here, just to showcase their work, what they've been, the data they've been collecting, what they've been researching. So this really gives an opportunity to kind of see your work come together, as well as see what other students have been working on. So that'll be the last Thursday of the 8-week program, July 18th, 2024. And so some of the networking events and guest speakers series. So the speakers that we had last year, we had speakers coming from Intel, Texas Instruments, CIA Labs, Synapse Labs, and Amazon. And then right here at ASU, we had a few people come from Fulton Outreach and Recruitment. We also were able to host a graduate student panel, which was an amazing event. We had around 7 or 8 student panelists who are currently pursuing their PhD in an engineering degree here at ASU. So that was really a time for Suri students, participants to ask current PhD students here at ASU any questions, student to student, and then as well as that recruitment. We had Arzu come in, and that was really beneficial to get a lot of your recruitment application questions answered. So we encourage students to look forward to that. And we wanted to just end with a few testimonials from past Suri students, really kind of encapsulating what the program is all about. So one student said the true highlight of the program was the opportunity to interact with fellow participants and mentors, engaging with brilliant minds who shared a passion for research, created an intellectually stimulating environment. The exchange of ideas, discussions about projects, and collaboration on various research topics were not only academically enriching, but also inspiring on a personal level. Really see that combination of academic and a personal impact that the student mentioned here. We also have a student talking about the program's diversity and how that was a valuable aspect to them, to be able to interact with peers from various backgrounds and disciplines and research interests that broaden their perspective, taught them to appreciate different approaches to problem solving while fostering an inclusive learning environment where everyone's unique expertise was celebrated. And lastly, someone had mentioned and wanted to share that their Suri program solidified their interest in research by helping form lasting connections with incredible individuals, equipping them with valuable skills that undoubtedly will shape their academic and professional journey. So again, it's just overall an opportunity to really connect with other students from around the world, across the US, and be involved in really interesting variety of research right here with ASU faculty and pursuing or being involved in a variety of events as well. So a few more testimonials, but right here again is that ASU or Suri website. And then we also have a specific Suri email that you can reach out to ask any questions. Okay. And then I'm going to see if you guys have any questions, please feel free to continue asking them.